Hey Pisces, it's Rose from Psychic Readings with Rose, here to bring you your timeless reading for the month of July 2024. I'm recording this reading on the 19th of July, and we are upon a full blue moon in Capricorn on the 21st, so it's coming right at us. But whenever you find this reading, we're the right time to receive these messages. These messages are for Pisces sun, moon, rising, Venus, stelliums, and cross watchers of Pisces. Cross watchers, I can't tell you enough how important it is to watch for your person or your person of interest, or just someone that maybe that your partner, your best friend, family member, somebody you're concerned about, a business partner, or someone that you are in no contact with, have been ghosted, or vice versa. Um, yeah, so Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Stelliums. If you don't know if you have strong placements in Pisces, please Google your natal chart. It is free, and you can see where else you have Pisces in your chart. Crosswatcher, you could be a Pisces watching for another Pisces and not know it. It could be in your moon or your rising or your Venus, or you could have maybe 3 or more planets in Pisces. So what's also is free is subscribing to my channel. Please like, share, subscribe. I'm slowly gaining followers and gaining views and gaining likes, and I am happy to see that. I was on a little hiatus for a little bit, but I'm back. Feeling a little under the weather today, but I feel like this is exactly what I need to feel better, is do a reading for Pisces. I might do something a little different today with the Urban Crow Oracle. I do have an attraction to crows and ravens. I don't know if some of you as well do. Also, as to the snowy owl. I don't see the snowy owl. I do see a lot of ravens and crows where I live, but not a snowy owl. But I do feel connected to that spirit. So I am using the tarot of the owls that I have been using. All right, Pisces, let's see what's going on with you guys, okay? Let's see what Spirit has to say for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Stelliums, and Cross Watchers. Like I said, Cross Watcher, if you are in no contact or you've been ghosted or vice versa, flop it up, twist it, reverse it for your situation, and also Pisces, you as well. Because these are general readings, and the only way to really get a specific read for your situation with you and another person, or just for yourself, would to contact me at psychicreadingswithrose@gmail.com, and you can find out my information in the description box. You can support my channel by buying me a coffee, and you can definitely continue to like, share, and leave a purple heart emoji if you don't want to leave a comment. But comments, I really love to hear from you guys, and I do answer you back. Okay, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Stelliums, and Cross Watchers. Like I said, I'm going to be pulling some oracle cards here too, and I would love to know how you guys like me pulling the oracle cards once I pull the first 4, recent, past, current situation, future, and then overall advice from Spirit. I'm going to pray to God and Goddess of the Most High, my spirit guides, my spiritual court, those who walk with me beyond the veil, my ancestors, of course, and my guardian angel, my deity that I work with on a regular basis. Please protect us in this reading and give us information for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Cross Watchers. Okay, let's get it, guys. Like I said, whenever this reading finds you, whenever you find this reading, the message will apply for that time. Okay? Pisces, make sure you use this full moon in Capricorn energy, full blue moon in Capricorn energy, to release what no longer serves you for your greatest and highest good. Okay? So let's get into it now. Recent past is the Eight of Swords in reverse. I think who I read for yesterday, I read for Aquarius, they got this too in their future. So Pisces, if you have Aquarius in your chart, you might want to check out the Aquarius reading. It was pretty intense. A lot of messages came out. It was a really intense reading, really interesting. So if you have Aquarius somewhere in your chart, go check out Aquarius's reading from yesterday's in my playlist. Okay, or maybe Crosswatcher, you're an Aquarius, go check out Aquarius's reading. Okay, the Eight of Swords in reverse is a really good card. I feel, because it really shows us how we can be our own worst enemy. Now, I'm not saying that we're not victims of what other people do to us. Of course we are. The Eight of Swords in reverse is coming undone from what you felt was restricting you. You can see this person is freezing. Okay, they have their eyes closed and they're surrounded by swords. But what they don't understand, well, this owl, I should say, what they don't understand is, well, actually, in the reverse, they do. In the upright, they don't understand is that kind of they put themselves there. Almost like almost feeling like a demonic attachment, but it's a demonic detachment, but it can be self-imposed. Now, what I mean by that is that when we're thinking negatively and we're projecting negativity, whether or not we're under some type of spiritual attack or someone sending us like bad juju or someone put a hex on us or jinxed us or sent us the malokyo that I talk about, which is the evil eye, we can make it worse for ourselves if we don't do anything about removing the entity and energy, or we just, we continue to project negativity, and therefore the cleansing and the removal of the entity that we've created within, whether or not we've actually been cursed or not, depends on the situation. It would be the same thing. Like, let's say you're going to the doctor because you have the flu. Okay. It would be the same way of, like, letting it pass or getting rid of it, drinking tea, taking hot baths, steam showers, resting, sleeping. It's the same thing. It's like this: we have an infection in our body. We have to get rid of it. We go to the doctor, we get antibiotics, or we use herbals, or and load up on vitamins, sleep, and water, and all that. It's the same way of removing it. But the Eight of Swords reversed in the recent past, Pisces and Crosswatcher. Maybe some of you have strong Libra or Gemini placements too. You have gotten yourself out of a situation, whether you put yourself there or not. It doesn't really, make a difference right now, because you've gotten yourself out of the situation. Not only that, but you realize that you were probably making it harder for yourself because you were projecting negativity. Now, water signs, we do that. We project negativity. I'm Cancer Sun, Cancer Rising. I am the first person to admit that I do project some negativity that's not necessary. And the minute I do that, I try to say some positive affirmations, or I pray, to my guides, my goddesses, my angels, my ancestors, like God and Goddess of the Most High. I pray to, stop the negative talk, stop the negative projecting, stop, and it does help. So I like to see this, Pisces, that you've gotten yourself out of a situation. It looks like a lot of mental torment and torture. We're going to see if it was caused by somebody else, or if it was all self-imposed. Like I said, the same way of removing that energy, that entity. Um, you do it the same way, whether you did it to yourself, someone sent it to you, or a combination of both, which is usually the case. Okay. Ace of Cups in reverse. Yeah. I feel like, this is interesting. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces card. Many of you Pisces are feeling like you have no love for yourself. Um, there's no self-love, or maybe the person, crosswatcher, maybe this is you. Maybe you feel like that Pisces has no love for you. The truth is that could be the case, or it could be that Pisces can't even show themselves any love because they're just coming out of a situation where they were blinded and cold and freezing, and swords all around them. Like I said, whether it was somebody doing it to them or not, it was still there. So they were going through a dark night of the soul, cross watcher. So maybe you want to reach out, or maybe you want to give Pisces some time. Pisces, maybe you want to, nurture yourself. Maybe with this full moon, you can nurture yourself. Maybe you have a full moon in Capricorn. Doesn't matter if you do. Maybe you have moon in Pisces. I know many people have moon in Pisces. Okay, so you're feeling this energy. Moon in Pisces is very psychic. Okay, also so is the Sun in Pisces, but Moon in Pisces is pretty, pretty, pretty intuitive as well. So I feel like this is more like, you're feeling bad about yourself, Pisces. Maybe somebody's, I'm sure that I don't have a person here yet. And like I said, this is a general reading. So if court cards do come up, if it's a male energy, it can be a female energy, because it's a general reading. And the same thing's for a female. It can be a male energy if it comes out as a female. So far, we don't have any court cards yet. It's just the Eight of Swords in reverse, which is coming out of a self-imposed isolation, a self-imposed prison. This will be for a few of you. Some of you have just gotten out of an actual prison, okay? And now you're here sitting with this empty cup, and you're like, how do I fill it? That will be for a few of you. Let me know in the comments, guys, okay, if this resonates. Crosswatcher, maybe your person just got out of prison, okay? Maybe they were in some type of facility, whether it was with prison or self-help, they've been released, okay? But there's no love here. Maybe they came home to an empty house, or maybe they came home to feeling empty, not knowing what to do. It could be many different scenarios. Let's just see what Spirit has to say in the future. The Tower. Whoa. So this is a Scorpio energy here. So, Pisces, forewarned is forearmed. You might want to pick yourself up out of this rut that you did, okay, in the recent past. But now you're showing no love for yourself, or that maybe somebody has blocked you. Maybe there's a situation where, Crosswatcher, maybe you blocked Pisces, or Pisces has blocked you, Crosswatcher. Check out Aquarius reading, okay? Like I said, the Tower comes up in the future. That is like the most shocking thing that could happen, okay? Now, I don't want to say it can always be negative. It's a shocking scenario. It's a shocking thing that happens, okay? And it's a scorpionic energy, okay? That you didn't see coming, and maybe nobody saw coming, but it's going to happen. So something's going to happen. Right now, it doesn't look like it's so promisingly good, but it can be where all out of a sudden, out of nowhere, coming out of Dark Night of the Soul, maybe something great, amazing happens, okay? Unexpected, okay? Coming out of nowhere. And usually after the after effects of that leads to an enlightenment, Pisces, and crosswatchers are Pisces, okay? So whatever this is, I'm just forewarning you guys. It could, this is the recent future, but it could happen in Scorpio season, depending on your situation. We will pull one more card from Spirit. 7 of Wands. Protect your energy, Pisces. Protect your energy, okay? Spiritual warfare is out there, okay? And like I said, I feel some of you are under some type of attack. You got yourself out of it, but now you need to do more, because it seems like it could come back, okay? This could either come back as, reminding you to get out of it again, or it can come in as a healing out of nowhere because of all your prayers. But right now you look like you have no love, you need to drink more water, get more fluids in you. There could be a detox that you need to do, as well as the spiritual cleanse, as well as the prayers. But I'm seeing here, Spirit is saying to protect your energy, protect your chakras. Whether you start with the root chakra and then you go up to the crown, or whether you start from the crown down to the root. I've seen that done that way. I preferably start with the root. Okay. And that's what I would suggest to you guys. I'm not a Reiki master. I'm not a Reiki healer. You don't have to be. You can clear your chakras yourself. So I see that you're going to be protecting yourself, and the Spirit is telling you that if you do take the steps to protect your energy and clear your energy and ground your energy, we will be helping you. This could very well be the hand of God coming out in a very, how do I say it? Very shocking way. Okay. Almost like a storm, lightning striking, something unexpected, but it's actually a healing. Okay, so I'm going to stop right here with these cards, and I'm going to pull some of the Urban Crow Oracle cards. I've been playing with them myself, pulling them for myself, and I've had this deck for a while, and I really never use the oracles too much, but I want to start bringing them into the readings, guys, and you let me know how you like it, okay? So we're going to ask Spirit to clarify this Tower moment here, okay? with the Crow Oracle, Urban Crow Oracle by MJ Kulinan. It's a really, really cool deck. Okay. So spirits show us communication. So unexpected communication is going to come through the ethers, Pisces and cross watchers of Pisces. Okay, maybe as little as 9 days from now. It could be even be 9 hours from now. But definitely the number 9 is significant. Maybe some of you have a life path number 9. I know mine is. The 9 speaks of a gestation period. So this has been some time. Like I said, some of you have actually been released from an actual prison or a self-imposed imprisonment, because you knew that somebody was out to get you. Okay, like somebody was sending you bad energy. To me, it looks like a jinx. Somebody jinxed you, and it hit you pretty hard. But you're very sensitive, Pisces, and you made it worse for yourself instead of just going right away with the clearing or saying the positive affirmations. Doing the work to get you back in the saddle again. Okay, I actually have to get some water, and when I do these readings, I do get very thirsty because I get messages from spirit. And when I communicate with spirit, one of the main things I give is water to spirit. Spirit's like water. Excuse me. So yeah, you're going to get some unexpected communication that comes in that shocks you. That really, really shocks you. And Pisces, it looks like you're alone when you receive it. Okay. I'm looking at the bowl here, and I'm looking at the empty cup here. So another reading, this came up to get some moon water, and charge the moon water. So whether you're charging on your windowsill overnight, especially with this full moon, or you're going outside, taking a bowl outside and you're covering with saran wrap or something, to charge it under the moon, you can use that to bathe yourself, to cleanse yourself. In the bath or shower, best in a bath, or even if you just splash your body with it and just pray, and to release what no longer serves you for your greatest and highest good, will be very, very beneficial. If you could do this as soon as possible, Pisces, maybe this evening, or maybe if you're watching this after the full moon, the moon is still in a pretty full phase, so it still is a good time to release. Definitely there's communication coming in. Now, what type of communication coming in is the question. So I'm going to pull another card on the Tower here. Actually, I think I'm going to pull on the Seven of Wands here, and then I'll pull more Tarot. Okay, let's see here. Spirit, show us what the Seven of Wands. Balance. Balance. It's all about balance, Pisces and Cross Watcher. For many of you guys, this is a time of solitude and aloneness. Okay, I'm feeling like somebody left your life, and it was traumatic. There's something that happened between you and another person, and it was traumatic. Okay, and now you are alone, and balance is key, especially when you're clearing your chakras, when you're clearing your thoughts, when you're clearing out your energy. Okay, and being alone with yourself and your thoughts, and transmuting the negative energy into positive energy. Maybe some of you want to I'm seeing a lot of purple here. Work with the violet flame energy. If you go Google violet flame or YouTube got violet flame, it explains what the violet flame meditation and energy clearing is. It transmutes negative energy into positive energy. It's an enlightenment. There's so much about it, about Saint Germain, Count Germain, and the ascended masters of the violet flame. Okay. So that would be a good thing for you to do to help you. But yeah, there's going to be communication coming in that is going to shock you. All right, let's get some more clarity on what this communication is. I do love the balance card, which means to me that you know exactly what to do to clear your energy. So Spirit is saying you have whatever you need to clear the energy. Okay. Communication could come to you unexpectedly, maybe not even from a person. It can be like a messenger of spirit, okay? Because crows and ravens, of course, are messengers, right? Let's see, Spirit, let us know more about this communication. King of Cups in reverse, Pisces. You've stepped into your own reading, okay? It could be a Cancer or Scorpio, okay? Maybe you have Scorpio somewhere in your chart, Pisces, okay? Um, like I said, just because it's the king, don't trip it up for being a male. It can be a female, okay? Depending on your situation. But communication, I think, is coming in from a Scorpio, and the Scorpio is angry, okay? The Scorpio is furious. So something is going to happen that's going to be life-changing. Now, I'm not sure if it's life-changing for you or life-changing for Scorpio, but they're angry and anxious enough to bring you into this dilemma. Okay? There's a lot of water energy here. One more card about what this King of Cups has to say in the reverse. King of Cups in reverse is very overly emotional. With the Tower card here, it looks like it's definitely Scorpio energy. Okay? Somebody you haven't been communicating with, all of a sudden comes in a shocking communication from a Scorpio. A shocking communication. Maybe, they had you all blocked up, or you had them all blocked up, and there was no other way to get in touch with you, but they got in touch with you somehow. Maybe they came to your house. Maybe they showed up at your house unexpectedly, out of desperation. Maybe they sent you an email. Maybe they called you from a different phone number. Okay, it could be it could be a lot of ways. Just because you block somebody on the phone and on socials, they can still contact you, So, and there's a lot of that going on. 8 of Cups. Walking away with this full moon. So, like I said, the full moon in Capricorn, looks like this is somebody that you're going to walk away from again, or this person's going to come into your life, communicate with you in a very aggressive way, in a very negative way that you don't need. Okay, so Spirit is saying protect your energy before communication. Now that you're watching this, and now that Pisces, if this is not you, um, if this is not resonating with you, maybe it's for the cross watcher. Okay, cross watcher, if this is not you, please send it to a Pisces for a loved one and let them know that there's unexpected communication from somebody who's probably a very strong Scorpio energy. Okay, very negative, very, very upset, very delusional, very like not in their right mind. Okay, very upset, very emotional. Okay, overly emotional, but then walking away. So, if you do not want to hear what this person has to say, Pisces, and this is your reading, this is all about you. Um, like I said, you might have to walk away from them, or you might have to ask them to leave if they show up, because it looks like this person actually shows up at your door. Now, if that's not possible and the person's at a distance, that could be the shock right there, that they actually they drove the distance, they flew the distance, they did whatever they had to do to get to you. Okay. And they're just going to walk away again. So it looks like they want to unload on you. Okay, about something, matters of the heart. This looks like, I'm going to say it, this looks romantic. Okay, this looks like about a relationship that has gone through the trenches. There was a breakup, and there's been a long breakup. Okay, a lot of days and maybe months, weeks spent alone. That's enough. I'm feeling more like weeks spent alone with no communication, blocking. Maybe both of you blocked each other. Okay, this can be a friendship. Please, feel free to, like I say, uh, let this general reading work for you. It can be a best friend. It can be a family member that is very close. You were very close with, that always had tumultuous relationships with. It can be any of those scenarios. It can be a boss or a partner, a business partner. But for the majority of you, this will be about a relationship. Okay, a love relationship with the 8 of Cups. But for many, it can be like a friendship that there was a falling out, a huge falling out, a misunderstanding. And I think that the person, whoever is wanting to come in to communicate with you, uh, I would try to avoid this because it looks like that they're just in self-destruct mode with themselves. They could have such bad energy, or they could be the one. Now, this is really interesting here. When I spoke of an energy, like bad energy, entity attachment, this person could be the one who has the bad energy. Okay, they have an entity attachment on them. They've had it for quite some time that it goes in and out. But because Pisces, you're most likely an empath, right? Pisces, Cancer, Scorpios, right? Um, and you're natural channelers, right? You're very open, but you need to protect yourself. You're gonna catch the energy, and it's probably the Scorpio, probably, or it can be another water sign, but it definitely looks like Scorpio. If it's not in their sun sign, they have strong Scorpio placements, in their chart. Okay, for very few of you, it won't be a Scorpio, but just hear me out here. This person is the one with the negative entity attachment. This crosswatcher, this could be you. Okay, I'm letting you know that you need to do something to remove this. Okay, because what you're doing is when you're projecting it onto others, like Pisces, they're gonna be very drained, and it's gonna take some time for them. It's been taking them some time to realign their energy. Like, that doesn't belong to them. Crosswatcher, this is somebody else's negative entity. This is somebody else's negative energy projecting onto Pisces. Or crosswatcher, you could be the victim of this. Okay, either way, like I said, you have to treat it as if like it's like a sickness and illness, and you have to do what you have to do, follow the doctor's orders, um, and get rid of it, no matter what it is. Okay, so I am so itchy today. I woke up very itchy. I don't know if you guys are feeling itchy too. Itchy and thirsty. We have started Mercury retrograde shadow period, and when I watched TV this morning, I saw that there were outages, major outages of power outages, like in airports and communication. Things got shut down, outages. So I just immediately said to myself, yeah, this is going to be some Mercury retrograde. So I feel like Pisces, maybe some of you have Virgo in your chart, so you're just very affected by the retrograde energy. I think it's going to be quite the Mercury retrograde, which lasts 2 weeks, but we have the 2 weeks before and the 2 weeks after that people tend to forget about as Mercury realigns and gets back in balance. So this is a beautiful message from Spirit. Okay, I want to say it like that. Even though it's so negative, it's also beautiful because Spirit is telling you, hey, listen, let's get you better. Let's get you ready for what's coming. Okay, it's happening because of the retrograde. There's unfinished communication in business that this person wants to spew onto you. Okay, for some of you, you're actually doing the spewing, but maybe it's needed. But get ready, get balanced, get your 7 chakras in all alignment. Okay, find some self-love. Realize that, because we have 2 empty cups here, they have room for water, they have room for food, they have room for love. Okay, so if you believe, you ask, believe, receive, and things will be much better for you. You've gotten yourself out of something. I'm going to actually pull a card on that. 4 of Pentacles. So yeah, some of you were in isolation. It could have been that you spent time at home in isolation, maybe that you went somewhere for isolation, but for many of you, this was home isolation. I did say jail for some of you. Maybe you did go to some kind of facility, or rehabilitation facility, for what happened to you with this person, and you knew that this person left you with bad energy, and you really needed to take some time and take care of your own things, and sit with your thoughts. And maybe you just stayed in your apartment or stayed in your home or stayed in your room or stayed in your cubicle at work or whatever you did. You isolated yourself for weeks, okay? Or cross watcher, you did this, okay? And the isolation brought you out of the dark night of the soul. That was really not your energy anyway. Okay, so balance is being restored here. Okay, so this is a beautiful message. This is a tower moment that's about to happen, but you are getting ready. Spirit is getting ready for you to fight back or to receive the message that Scorpio has to say to you, or it could be another sign, but just somebody who has a very scorpionic energy about them, okay, which is all about reinventing themselves, rebirth, rebirth, rebirth. Maybe both of you are going through a rebirth. Definitely King of Cups here in reverse. So this person is not in their right frame of mind when they do this. So that's why I'm saying this is a beautiful message, because Spirit wants you to gain balance, clear out your mind, clear out your thoughts, try to have some self-love, hear this person out, and then this person's going to leave. Okay, so that's it. This is the last communication you'll probably ever hear from this person. Whether you decide to run after them or not, that's up to you. But I don't think many of you are. You're going to leave it up to you're going to do your full moon release, and you're going to release it up to the universe. You know, let go and let God, which is beautiful. Let go and let Goddess, which is even more beautiful. So yeah, this is really interesting here. Get ready. I don't feel like this is an apology, though. I feel like it's more like the person feels like, person feels like you did them wrong, or they're trying to convince themselves that you did them wrong when they actually could have been the saboteur. You know what I mean? And you know that. So I hope you liked me pulling the Urban Crow Oracle. If you did, let me know in the comments, guys, please. Or just send me a purple heart emoji. Definitely look into the violet flame meditation, or the violet flame, you know, the whole violet flame ritual, like, like where it originated, and what's involved in it, and how it can change your life and how it can transmute negative energy. I just think it's really good for you. It will help you stay in a positive mindset, because you need to get ready, because something is coming at you. I see somebody just showing up, or calling unexpectedly, and it's pretty groundbreaking, um, kind of like their last spew of venom before moving on. And Spirit wants you to get ready for you know you to either walk away, have the chance to let them see you walk away, right? Or or you finally getting the nerve up after they unload on you. You're being quiet, you're being calm, and you're being, you're protecting your energy, and then you saying something um, very profound that leads you both to an enlightenment. So this is a really weird reading, but it's also a beautiful reading, and I feel like it's a warning and a blessing at the same time. That's what I feel. Not a curse and a blessing at the same time. This person's obviously got some kind of hex or jinx. I feel mostly like a jinx on them, which like like colds are catchy. You caught a little bit of the cold. You don't have as much as the illness of that person does, but you caught a little bit of it, and it was enough to put you down. It was enough to take you down for a while. And energy is everything, Pisces. We know this. Many of you are very aware that energy is everything. And people spew venom on us all the time. And people spew, but there's also positive energy. And Spirit wants you to know that you need to be very positive, raise your vibration, be balanced, right? Raise your frequency, pour into that empty cup, drink some water, eat healthy foods, get some sleep, watch some good TV, get out there in nature, and be ready because it's coming. The communication, unexpected communication is coming. And for many of you, I think you know who this person is. And I'm going to leave it with this. And my timer agrees. So I'm just going to leave it right here, Pisces. I hope you like this reading. Please let me know. I'm wishing you much love, light, and self-care. And happy full moon. Bye-bye.